Hi guys, welcome to Rebuilding Parma, the Football Manager series which is sponsored by Football Manager. If you guys check the description below, you can find a link to get the game yourself. Now, we've done 6 episodes up until now, and we're going to be doing things a little bit different. We have a few games left, including Lazio, Milan, Juventus, Napoli, Roma and Inter. That is a rough end to the season, and who knows what's going to happen in the final part. We could end up getting sacked, or we could avoid relegation. Currently, as we stand, we are sat in 12th position in the league with a few games remaining. That's a pretty good feat for me. I'm pretty happy with it, but we need to get into the games and see how we get on. So guys, leave a like on the video, subscribe, not go and check out Football Manager, the link's down below, and a massive thank you then for sponsoring the video as well. Let's probably play the 3 games. I don't know if I'm going to do them live, but we're going to play the 3 games and see how we get on today. But currently, as the team looks, we are, I think, hit with a few injuries and suspensions, which is never good, but we're going to continue, guys, and see what happens in... Have we got a game today? No, we've just finished on a 3-1 victory. So let's move on over to the next game and hopefully pick up the 3 points. So first game back, and we have taken a 1-0 defeat to Lazio. An early goal by Immobile did get the early start, which was a little bit frustrating, but what can we do? We tried our hardest, and unfortunately it just wasn't enough. Now, that I don't think it set us back that much if we look at the schedule, as it was our first loss in a very, very long time, and now we've got Milan. As we look at the competition as well, we have remained at 12th actually, but still could push up. Milan a few points ahead of us, but I think last time we did pretty good against them. A big game today against Milan. They are currently 19th. We are currently not looking in the best of positions, to be fair, as we sit... I think we dropped down to 15th on it. 15th we dropped down to, but the 3 points would be huge today. If we can get the 3 points, we would actually go over Napoli, which would take us into 11th position. But we'll have to wait and see how we do. Milan are always a tough team, as we know, and who knows whether we can do all right today and get stuck in. We've been forced into an early substitution, taking our defender off. Our defensive midfielder off, sorry, and it's put us into a position where I don't like making the sub so early on, but hopefully we can push on, get a goal. We're playing in a defensive format as well, and hopefully catch them on a few counters, or they can catch them on a few counters and score like that. We're going to go to VAR, but I think it's a penalty. It is. Inglese stepping up, Bakayoko with a foul, and we hit the bar, and it looked like he could have bounced out and scored that, but he never. And we had a chance to get back in this game. And with that, we've gone 2-0 down. I was waiting to see what happened. And a smash into the near post has beaten the keeper. And we are having an absolute mare. I can't get over that penalty miss. Oh, we scored. Rigoni getting a goal and bringing it back. First ever goal for Parma as well. Not a bad finish. And there's still a long time left in this game. But I'm not happy with some of the ratings I'm seeing in Glazer and Gobby especially. I have to sort that out at half-time. Oh, how has that gone in, guys? 3-1 down. Suso with a banger into the from the free kick. And we go down even further. Gobby is having an absolute mare of a game. And I think it's time to take him off. That is a truck. Actually, we've got no defenders. Problem. Might swap them 2 over, take out Gobby and bring on Musava King, and then see what happens there. Swapping the defence I'm not happy with. 1 more sub left. Clear, innit? Good clearance. And I think it's going to be the striker we take off next. Game over. 4-1. Bonaventura with a screamer, and we're taking 2 losses on the bounce here. It's putting us back into a nasty position where we were earlier in the season. Oh, good ball. 4-2. We get a goal back, guys, with the substitute which come on. And I'm hoping that we can get in and maybe get 2 goals. 10 minutes. Bit of a tough ask. Getting the goals is alright, but I would love to have not gone down 4 goals to Milan. Maybe even 5, depending on what happens here. Is it going to be 5? That's a penalty. What are you doing? What are you doing? We missed a penalty as well. That could have changed the whole game. And I'm going to say that's a penalty. You need him in the leg. What's the ref give him? Oh, it's a free kick. In my opinion, that looked inside the area. And by the looks of it looks like we've given away another penalty here. This is ridiculous. I presume this one's going to be a penalty. Another free kick just outside. We've been rough. Oh, it's blown whistle. There we are, guys. So a loss against Milan. And that's 2 losses in a row. Something needs to happen. Hopefully not me get sacked. We have a tough game today. Relegation dogfight between Frosinone and Parma. We're coming at 15th. I think they're 17th. And I'm hoping we can get the victory today and do alright. Now, we've been caught out by loads of teams so far this season. So I was going to... Oh, where? Hey, 1-0 up already. Within 22 seconds. That is a brilliant finish. But I'm going to remain cautious because every time I've gone positive, it has had its negative effect on the team. Good tackle. Whip it in, get a second. Oh, penalty. Inglese. We got a penalty. Inglese could get a goal. Come on, dude. You've had a lot of criticism recently. And he does. He makes it 2-0 and takes the game away from them. Hopefully. Let's see with the ball. What's he going to do? Loose ball there. And this could be... It's over the top. And it's a brilliant save by Sepe. And keeps the score at 2-0. And I think we've done it, guys. As the whistle comes in, I think with the final 20 seconds, we should be picking up a 2-0 victory, which will take us into a decent position in the league. Yeah, all the way up to 11th. So that's a huge jump up. And we have got a game in hand on a few teams, but it's always nice to get into this position. We have. There is the full-time whistle confirmed, and we are back to winning ways after the 2 defeats in a row. And the games have come thick and fast. This time up against Sampdoria, who are in woeful form, but we'll see how we can get on and hopefully do all right. The last game was pretty good. Made me feel a little bit better about the team, but this one is hopefully a really, really good game to get our confidence back. So if we take a look, guys, at the table, you can see we're in 11th place with obviously the game showing it live, and up against Sampdoria, who are in the relegation zone. So let's hopefully keep that, get a smash in, and then we've got another reasonably easiest relegation game next after this. That's a bad ball, that one. And being caught over the top by Gaston, whips it in. Good defending. We need to get this ball in their net fast. Not vice versa. As, they blaze the ball over. Good tackle, good ball out. Javinho screams it in and puts us 1-0 up in the 17th minute. His 6th goal of the season. From someone like Javinho, I probably expect a little bit more, but he's getting the important goals in the big games. And I think we're suffering with an injury as well, which we'll take a look at. Can this be a second? Javinho, ball inside to Desi. Over to Grassi. Grassi with the ball out to Biabiani. The ball's whipped in. And we've made it 2-0. And Inglese gets on the score sheet as well. With this could be an absolute rout. Desi with a free kick just over at that point. But it looks like we're going into 2-0. Oh, actually. Biabiani's picked up a knock. We're making 2 substitutions. Well, it's going to be... I'm going to do it at half time. But we're going to be have made 2 substitutions. And that's one of the problems. That's one of the problems when you're having games thick and fast. And it's happened within a couple of days here. So we're going to go into the dressing room. We are going to take off Biabiani and... wait there. What did I just do then? Inglese and Biabiani off for... Where is our player? There we go. Right. Is that all our subs made? Or just 2 of them? I think just 2. Rigoni. Oh! That's a nasty tackle, and that should be a red. It is. They've got a red card, and it's getting from bad to worse for Sampdoria. And with the game coming to the final stages, it looks like we are picking up our 2nd win in a row, and that gives us 6 points out of 6 in the last 2 games, with Sampdoria taking another heavy defeat. If we go and take a look, guys, at where we do stand in the table now, we have crept up into 11th. Oh, no, sorry, 10th. But we have got Napoli just behind us. We're in a good position, considering we're literally rock bottom, and we've got less than 10 games left, guys. And I think we've got an easy fixture next one, which is up against Empoli, who are sat 19th in the table. This is going to be a fun. And now we've got Empoli, guys, currently sat 19th in the league, and we're sat 12th. So this is a big game. Get 3 points, and we can see ourselves move up in the table. And I'm actually seeing a player there, which is Beret. Tactical familiarity, not the best. So I think I'm going to start with Siriketti and see how he gets on in this game. Now we've got a few changes as well with who is it? Biabiani actually being off the field of play now. He's out injured, I think. And a few others. But hopefully we can get doing it, get the win, get the 3 points, and get done. Oh, could have been 1-0 up there in the 10th minute. We're looking to make a substitution as well, because obviously with the big games in hand coming up against Juventus, I don't want to risk any long-term injuries. And Grassi's going to be coming off after this play. But who knows how we get on. This isn't looking good. Looking very complacent in the midfield here. Nice ball over. That should have been 1-0 down. Oh, corner goal. Ball bounces out and Stulak gets a volley in, I think, to get his first goal of the season and put us 1-0 up. Nice ball over. Inglese with it. Gives away the ball very easily. Rigoni carries the ball forward. Outside. Inside. Guess what? We're on a counter again. Look at that gap there. And that is 1-1. Counter-attacking football and Caputo with the chance. Gervinho, the man who's looking to create the chances, whips it in and it bounces over. Di Gaudio gets a goal in the position Gervinho could have got it, and Di Gaudio grabs it, putting us back into the lead before half-time. I want to keep on to this. I do want to keep on to the lead. Whether we can or not, let's see. Stulak in, bounces out. Gervinho picks the ball up on the wing, gets it inside to King. Gervinho whips it in, and that should be a penalty. I saw Di Gaudio go down inside the area. We have got a penalty. Inglese is stepping up. Can he kill the game off? And he has it. He's missed. Oh, Inglese, he missed so many penalties for me, dude. It's ridiculous. Is that going to come back and bite us? And it has come back to bite us, guys. They tie the game up at 2-2 with a simple ball whipped on over. Oh, that is rough. And they've made it 3-2 from a corner. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Or was it ruled off? Oh no, 2-2. We need to get back into this game. 20 minutes left, guys. I think all the subs have been made. They have. And now I've just got to see whether we can get back into the game and do the business. We go on it, ball in. Don't give away the ball here. A few minutes left. Ball over. Oi! 3-2. Our super subs come on. Grabbed another goal. And we are 3-2 up. And Siriketti potentially... Oh, he's been sent off. The one time I give him a start, guys, and he's gone in recklessly. And maybe cost us the game. I don't know. We've got a few minutes to hang on. That's a rough tackle. But it looks like we have, guys. It looks like we have picked up the victory against Empoli, taking us to 9 points out of 9 and giving us a decent push against Juventus next. It's going to be a tight game, but we've got through it. Injury-free, I hope. And we've moved up into 10th as well. Nice. 2 points clear of Atlanta. Napoli down to 14th. And we've got... The next games are... Juventus, Udinese and Sassuolo. Interesting. And the big game today up against Juventus. The last time we played against them, we did actually get a 0-0 draw against them. Whether that can be the case today, only time will tell. But let's see how we get on and hopefully get a result. A point would be brilliant against Juventus, but it's a full 90 minutes and who knows what we can steal. Brilliant tackle. Ball down the wing. Dybala with the ball inside to Costa. Costa makes it 1-0. That was a rough counter-attack. And Costa gets his 13th goal of the season. This could be an absolute rout with that early goal. The Sciglio, good save by the keeper. Nice interception. Jovino with the ball to Grassi. Grassi with the ball over. And what's going on? What's going on? Oh, he scored a screamer. Desi with an absolutely fantastic shot. Ties the game up in the 26th minute. And that was an absolutely insane goal. Ronaldo, simple chance. When you're going to see Ronaldo cutting on the inside like that, it's going to be an easy goal. And we go down to 2-1. Oh, thought we were going to get the pass on the inside. We haven't. Ball into Ronaldo. Lido hoofs the ball out. A lot of pressure being given from Juventus in this early stages of the game. Ooh. And Jovino's going to get a red, isn't he? He has. Jovino's been given his second. Oh, wow. He's been given his second yellow card, and that drops us down to 10 men. And that's not good for the game looking forward either. Inside, that's a penalty. He looked like a penalty. Cuadrado gets a little bit of skill on the defender, eases past him, defender sticks a leg out, he falls over. I don't know why VAR is needed here, but is it going to be a penalty? I think it's a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty. Ronaldo gets the goal. 3-1 down. 23rd goal of the season. Damn, I wish I had a striker like that in my Parma team. Nice play. Ronaldo inside to Mandzukic. Over. And that is 4-1. Douglas Costa with an absolutely fantastic and brutal counter-attack. And it looks like we are going to be taking a defeat. I can't see me coming back into this game now. Tough. Real tough. And it's looking like the game's coming to an end, guys. Juventus, we've got a 0-0 draw with them in this early stage of the season, but we've taken a heavy, heavy defeat to them at this stage. To be expected. We've had some big results, some lucky results, but this one would have been nice to grab a win, but it's not looking likely. Ref literally can just blow the whistle. He's given the offside, and the full-time whistle should go anytime soon. I'd rather get this one out of the way, guys, move into the next game, and hopefully get back to winning ways. A tough game. Who's our next? Jovino banned for one match as well. Who's our next game up against? Let's take a look. Udinese. That's a good big game today up against Udinese. Currently, they are sat in... Where are they sat? I think they're in 12th. They're in 12th, we're in 10th. And at this stage of the game, with 6 games left, this could be a very, very important game for us to get some points and hopefully keep us away from the relegation zone. Because as far as the way as it looks, we have got some tough games up at the back end of this season. And they had an earlier chance like this, guys, where they whipped the ball over and the defender got onto the head, hit the bar that time. And he's just got in this time and put the ball into the back of the net from a similar, basically same position as last time. And Udinese do feel like the ball over me at this point. A lot of chances. Nice ball out there. Inglese into the Gaudio. Over. Good save. If only someone was there to tap that ball in, we could have been back at level terms. Ball whipped in. Oh, we've got a goal. And I was just looking at the table then. We were going to drop down to 16th, but we're back on level terms, still staying in 10th. But we could do with the winning goal, hopefully. Desi with the ball in. Why do we never get like good attacks like this? Nice pick up. The Gaudio over to Desi. Desi to Gaudio. Inside. Can we pick up the ball and get a decent chance? Gazala with the ball in. Gets intercepted. And this is where it's tough. Look at that gap. Oh, nice. Desi picks it up. Don't lose the ball. Do not lose the ball. Nice. Inglese over. Oh, good save. De Gaudio could have got a goal then. And it's looking like a 1-1 draw against Udinese unless they grab a late winner here. But it's been a tight match, evenly contested as you would say with the league positions of both of us anyway. And now that takes us down to our final 5 games of the league. There it is, the full-time whistle has gone and we've picked up an important point against Udinese. And where does that put us in the league? Oh, we've got Sassuolo coming up next as well. That's a tough game. That is a very, very tough game. So where we sat out for the league currently. In 10th, 41 points. Oh, 6 games. No, 5 games left. We could do with 2 wins out of them to secure us from getting relegated. And Sassuolo, I think, are pretty high up in the league at the moment. Let's have a look where they are. 9th. Oh, not far off us. But look, guys, we've got some tough games up coming up. We've got SPAL. So if I can get a win against these two, we should be good for the rest of the season. A massive game here, 9th versus 10th, and Beret's out with a card. So Desi moves into the competition, interesting enough. But we have got the players which hopefully can do the work. We'll see how we get on, guys. But some points, like I said, if we can get a win here and a win against SPAL, we should be spot on. But I do see Choupo-Moting creeping, and I remember in the last game he gave me an absolute run. Ball in from the corner, cleared, ball back out. Stulak with the ball into Gobby. We've lost the ball very easily. Ping ball, nice interception. That could have been scary. That's scary. Prince Boateng with the ball outside. Whipped in. Oh, what is the keeper doing? That looked like a direct cross. It was. The goal was chalked out, and it looked like the keeper was fouled. Inglese into Grassi. Grassi gives us a goal and puts us 1-0 up. I think, yeah, it's registered. It's registered, and we're doing work. Duncan in. That's a penalty, isn't it? Choupo-Moting was held, and we give away a penalty. And it's in. 1-1 in this game, and we're only 13 minutes into it. Oh, Marlon's got his first goal of the season. Whipped on him. We are 2-1 down to Sassuolo, whose name I can't even say, I don't think. But good start, and it's turned nasty now. Jovino goes on through. That could be a red card there. That looked like he just wiped him out outside the area, and it is. They're down to 10 men. 14 minutes left. Let's hopefully go and get that goal. And I don't think it's happened. We've left it too late. We have taken the 2-1 loss to them. That's a painful defeat, but that's a nasty defeat. I don't know where that's put. We'll have a look now where that's put us. But we have got SPAL, which could be a confidence booster. But like I said, we needed 2 wins out of the final 5, and now we're on to the final 4 games. And we've had a bad run. 2 losses and a draw. And we've dropped down to 11th. But still look pretty clear. We could avoid relegation, guys, with the next win. A relegation dogfight today. Well, not really a dogfight, is it? Because they're rock bottom. We're not. We're in 11th. If we win this game, we avoid relegation from the Serie A. Hopefully that can happen. But you know what teams are like when they've got nothing to lose. And I don't know. I'm not feeling comfortable with the team at the moment, even though we are on decent form. The schedule, we've got 4 games left, so this is probably the most important one out of the 4, as this one should be an easy way for me to take 3 points. I say 5 points, but 3 points. Let's see how we do, guys, and hopefully pick up the win. Go on, Bibiani, driving forward inside the opposition. Now whips it in, bounced out to Grassi. Bad ball out. Oh, he's kept it in. Desi over in, Grassi out. Whips it in, and there we make it 1-0. Inglese with a nice flick on header, and we're 1-0 up in 5 minutes. Pretty good. Lazaro with the corner whipped in, cleared out, I think. Maybe not. Don't let him dance. Could have made it 1-1 there with a brilliant shot from outside the area. Gazzola with the ball. That could be a penalty. VAR, we might have a... I don't know, I've seen so many of these now that I think it could be a free kick on the edge of the area. Let's see what the ref gives, but I think it could be a penalty. A free kick outside, yeah. It looked like a tight one, but we have got a free kick. One thing I'm looking at the moment is the amount of yellow cards that I have in this team. There's like 25 minutes left, but look at how many people have got cards, which is crazy. Now, we need to be careful with the centre defensive midfielders, because if they take one, or even the defenders, we are screwed. And I think I'm going to take on, bring on... Suriketti and see whether we can maybe get that second goal. It would be huge if we can. We've had 10 shots, 7 on target, but only 1 goal, which is never nice. And we're reducing them down as well, which is pretty good. 20 minutes left of this game. And it's looked like it's happened. I called for someone not to get a yellow card, and Gaglio, a centre mid of all people, has hit a card. That's rough. Right, Inglese is going to get submitted into there. And now we need to take him off. Didn't want this to happen, but King can come on in and hopefully keep us balanced. Let's keep this defensive now. Cautious, shouts, and have them tighten up. Good clearance off the line. 5 minutes left, guys. This is an important win if we can get it. And it's looking like we might have. It looks like we have. We've picked up the win against SPAL as the whistle should go anytime soon. Now, dude, yeah, there we are. We get the win. That is a huge victory and does let us avoid relegation this season. So we get the Parma Serie A paid out, so we get a bit of money there, which is nice, and a ban for 1 match. Angry after Parma disappointment. But if we look at the table now, we should be guaranteed not relegation, which is pretty solid. And we've got 3 games remaining, 44 points. Some tough games to come up, as you can see, with Napoli first, Roma, and then Inter. And that may help decide who walks away with. So here we are, guys, a game against Napoli. They're currently in 11th position. We're in 10th. So this is important if we want to finish higher than them. But they do have an absolutely disgusting team to try and defend against. And let's see how we can get on against Napoli. But 3 games remain, guys. We've already relegations, we've done our business, but it would be nice to finish in the mid-table. Even if I can take a point against these, but we've got Inter and Roma coming up after this match. Di Gaudio into Stulac, ball out, inside, Di Gaudio in, and we go 1-0 up. Di Gaudio with his 3rd goal of the season. He's put in a transfer request, which I'm not happy about, but hopefully I can manage to keep him in the team come the next season. Good tackle. Stulac into Inglese. Into Barre. Oh, what a save that was by the goalkeeper. We could literally be 2-0 up at this moment. Ball over to Verdi. He picks the ball up, whipped in, and they've equalised. Who is that? Dries Mertens gets his 16th goal of the season and ties the game up after half-time. Mertens with a free kick. Oh, he makes it 2-1. How fast was that? 51st minute, and Mertens has come and got his 2nd goal of the game. Stulac with a corner in, cleared out. Inglese cuts on the inside, gets it into Stulac. Oh, go down. Oh, we've tied it up, guys. Inglese with his 16th goal of the season and does make the game 2-2 with 22 minutes left. Let's get some subs on, though, and get this game, hopefully, tied out. Verdi with the free kick out to Zielinski. Verdi back in. What is my defender doing then? Koulibaly. Oh, what a strike that is. It looks like Zielinski's just won them the game in the 79th minute. That's a tough one to take, I won't lie. But what else can we do? What else can we do? Intercepted the ball now. Oh, no, we've got it. Gobby into Inglese. Headers it out. They're going to restart an attack here, aren't they? Oh, come on. Let's get... If we can get a 3rd, that'd be brilliant. Koulibaly gets the ball out. Ball over... Can't tell which way it's going. I think it's something's gonna happen here with Napoli. Good tackle. Ball out to Inglese. He gets the ball out to Sprecati, who whips it in, and we've tied the game up at 3-3 in the 88th minute. Di Gaudio with his 4th goal of the season, and this is going to be a fantastic result against Napoli if we can hold out, which it looks like we have done, unless blow the whistle. Is he going to blow the whistle? He is. We have picked up a 3-3 draw against Napoli and seemed alright, guys. It did seem alright. 2 games left. If we look at the schedule, we've got Roma and then Inter. And the competition-wise, we're going to find it difficult to get higher than we have done already. And Roma are the champions already. They've absolutely smashed it. And that's our next bloody game. And now we're into a tough game against Roma. Already champions of the Serie A. We will be lucky to walk away with a point. I'm not really that fussed as to where or how we get on. But it will be nice to get some points. Nice ball over. Inglese's picked it up. Oh, good chance. We seem to be doing alright in this game. Before half-time, had a decent opportunity. That's a good tackle there. Whipped on in. And we've scored. Inglese gets his 17th goal of the season. Puts us 1-0 up against the Serie A champions. It looks like it's going to be quickly short-lived. It isn't. A good save by the keeper there. And allows us to kick the ball out of play. No, not before half-time. Ball over. Oh, what a block that was. It looked like, yeah, it was a block. That could have been a simple goal for Roma, and we could be going into half-time 1-0 up. See what happens from this, though. Florenzi over to Pellegrini, goes for the shot, bounces out wide. A lot of pressure on us at the moment, but we're going into half-time. 1 goal up. This is fantastic. Could have potentially been another chance there, but we've got the ball in the 78th minute. Giving away, ball over the top to... Oh, another good block. We get in front of him, and who knows? Who knows, guys? It's counting down. Sepe with the ball. What's he going to do? Whips it out, back in, ball over to Under with the ball in, and they've scored a goal in the 85th minute. El Shaarawy with the finish, and brings the game to 1-1. I just want to walk away with 1 point. I will be happy with that. And could we do it? Hopefully. No, straight through the middle. Oof, just over. 3 minutes left. Pellegrini with the free kick saved. Ah, they've got the rebound. Devastating. Jesus with the finish in injury time has looked like it's given Roma all 3 points. It has done, but it could have gone either way, guys. But that was the final tough... Well, it wasn't really the final tough challenge. We've got Inter Milan coming up next, and we've got a point and a loss. And now it is a gutting... It is a gutting, what is it? A gutting result, but it's not an unexpected one, if that makes any sense. And here we are, the final game up against Inter Milan. Our recent results have not been all over the shop, but currently, as you can see, we are sat in 11th position. A win would see us hold position and maybe over leapfrog Napoli, who are up against SPAL, so maybe not. And we're up against Inter, who are guaranteed second place finish anyway. So it's lucky we got the points in the earlier stages of the league. Otherwise, we might have been a little bit... in a tough position at this point, but thankfully pressure's off. The final game, and let's see how we do against Inter Milan. Free kick whipped in, cleared out by Gervinho, whipped over. What a weird cross that was, but we get away with it. Ball in to Inglese. He goes for a daft type of shot there. Weird. Politano whips it in, cleared out. We took a smash into Inter. I remember that. Ball over to Inglese. Cleared back out. Nice ball over. Nice, intercepted very well. Oh, Gervinho picks it up though. Whips it in. Oh, Inglese headers it just wide. And we're 1-0 down. A nice goal there from Martinez. His 10th goal of the season. And we go 1-0 down in the 18th minute. This could be a long afternoon in Italy, but... Like I said, we've done everything. We've took the pressure off us, and now it's just I don't know, 2 losses in a row, first and second place. It would be to be expected, but hopefully not. A massive loss. Ooh, good chance there. Could have put the ball into the back of the net before half time, but they haven't done. And we're going to half time. Only 1-0 down to Inter, but a pretty fun game, to be fair. I'm enjoying it because I know it's coming to the end of the season. Oh, nice ball over, picked off by the defender, cleared back out. Can we get the ball though? Nice, we have. Gervinho with the ball, carries it through to Inglese, who rockets it over. I didn't really want him to be having a bad game today, but it's looking like he has. Ball over easily. I think that could be a penalty. The keeper came out, wiped him out. I'd be very surprised if this isn't giving us a pen. And this could put the game away for Inter with 30 games left. I don't know why he ran out to get the ball. He did. And now he's put us in a position where we are going to be 2 goals down. Penalties given. Yep. Save it. Make up for it, dude. Oh, straight down the middle. And Candreva makes it 2 for his 10th goal of the season. So that's a red card. 2 goals in the final 10? 20? Could it happen? Nice. Gets the ball in. Oh, we pulled 1 goal back, guys. Grassi makes it 2-1 with just over 10 minutes left. Nice into Spicati. Goes for the shot, fails. Long ball out. Oh, he's held him back. Oh, this isn't what we wanted to see. And Gagliolo, with a red card in the final parts of the game. We're going to sort of confirm it, get it through, guys. There's only 5 minutes left and we do need the attackers on the field, so hopefully that can help. But an over-the-top through ball would make it very difficult like that. But come on, let's try and get that second goal and tie the game up. Gervinho to the outside, whips it in, ball back out. He never went to it. And that's why, guys, ball in, simple finish. He makes it 3-1. And Marola seals the win for Inter Milan. Easy ball over the top. Again, is he going to do the business? Whips into no one. Good clearance. It's only a minute left of the game, guys, but this is the final action from the Serie A. And you're getting to see a goal from D'Amico getting the final part of the game. It's going to be a 4-1 loss. But still, we've managed to finish the first season with Parma. And I don't think we've done that bad. We're going to take a look at where we finished in the league. See if it was pretty good. I think it was alright anyway, but you guys may not agree with it. But if we go over there, you can see scouting missing. And that's that done. We'll tie it all up as well. We'll finish the rest of the games. We've got Milan and Atlanta left. And that is it done, guys. Milan taking a loss on the last day of the season. So let's see where everyone finished off with. Obviously, we're in post-season now. Competitions, we finished in 12th, 45 points in the season. Roma, Inter, Juventus, Torino, Lazio and Fiorentina taking the European spot. Sampdoria, Empoli and also SPAL relegated from the Serie A. But that's us finished, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this series of rebuilding Parma. Who knows, we may be back with some more. Make sure you check out all the other content creators on Football Manager 2019 on YouTube. Check out Football Manager as well, their links down below. And a massive thank you for them for sponsoring this video and the whole series that we have done. So until next time, guys, see you later. Have a nice rest of your day. And who knows, maybe you guys can do better with Parma than I've done this season.